I finally did it. I'm shaking right now. I have been after this one coin for I don't even know how long. Hey guys, welcome back to Dirty Digs. I'm back at that permission I got last week. And I just pulled up, I didn't even realize, but they just plowed the whole field. So I'm gonna start over again. I only made it like 7 rows that time before I headed up into the yard back there behind the barn. And yeah, there's the early meeting house right there. Yeah, they just freshly pulled all this up. So I also lost my rows. Now all the corn stalks are torn up and all over the place, so it'll be a little bit more challenging to get a tight grid, but we'll make it happen. I'll let you know what I find. All right, first signal. I just started right there. I made it like 25 feet, and I got mid-50s tone, and with that back mark, 1830s or later probably. But we got a flat button. Sweet. Nice early start. Alright, I just got a mid-40 signal, and I love freshly plowed ground like that. I mean, I just had to move my hands around, and we got ourselves another, yeah, back marks there. And another mid-1800s flat button. Very cool. Alright, right there is only about maybe 3.5 inches. Got a nice mid-40s, like up to 48. And got a nice big dandy button. And it does have some design on there. It looks like it's a couple of like random little like flowers or plants or something along those lines. So a nice civilian button. Very cool. Alright, I just found more evidence that the house used to stand right there. I mean, I didn't really need more. There's a well sitting right in front of that tree. But he told me that last week when I was here, that right down by this tree there used to be a house. And it's got a drawer pull. Very cool. Alright, this was technically like right on the edge of one of the rows I just walked. But it must have just been like on the edge of my swing, or I just missed it or something. But I got a low 40 signal, and it's the first one I've gotten in a while. A really nice etched Tomback button. Great shape, minus the fact that it's missing the shank, but look at that, that's awesome. I love etched Tombacks. I just got a quick double beep of a 25, 26. It was like an inch under the surface, and a little cuff button, cuff collar, something like that. Nice. Alright, right there I just got a mid-30 signal, and we got a button, I believe. Pretty sure right in the middle of that. You can kind of see it in the sun. There's a little mark where the shank used to be. This side's pretty clean. But, yeah. Another flat button. Alright, just got a mid-30s tone. And we got a little spoon ball. A little tiny thing. My thumb is bigger than the whole thing. Huh. Alright, just got a mid-40 signal. And just popped up a nice big dandy. Second one today. And on one of these edges you can kind of see a little bit of detail. I think it's this top edge. Yeah, it had a little something going on around the edges. But other than that, it's pretty banged up. But love finding the big dandies. I think that's like number 2 or 3 for the day. Nice. I just got a 41 to 43, about 2 inches, and we got a button. Definitely has some fancy on it. The design almost looks familiar to me. I just can't make out what it is. Folded over shank. But yeah, very cool. At least we're just starting to get some fancy stuff. Nice and thin. Cool. Alright, just got another mid-40s stone. And we got another button. This one, I believe, it's pretty heavy. I believe this is going to be like an upholstery button or something. Can't say for sure, but I think that's what I'm going to go with. It's just very domed and thick, and it just seems like it would be like the perfect size for a button to go on like a couch or a chair or something along those lines. Still old though. Alright, I just kicked out some of that dirt right there. And I still get a great signal. Let me show you the signal. Sounds great. Let me see if I can pull this off without stopping. Yeah, all this soil is super loose right now. Oh yeah, it's like right here somewhere. I'm hoping it's not a clad quarter because it's like right where clad quarters come in. Oh, I see a rim. See that right there? What do we got? What do we got? Ooh, I think we got a copper. There's the sun. Yep, we do. Definitely not a clad quarter. Oh, this has seen better days though. What am I seeing right there? Let me clean this up and I'll get right back to you. Alright, that patina just started flaking right off as soon as I started rubbing it with the toothpick. And it's actually in really good shape underneath. Enough to make an ID. 1802 drape bust large cent. See the back there? It says 1 cent. You can see the wreath around it. Can't make out the words too well. I also didn't scrub it really hard or anything. But yeah, definitely enough to make an ID. That looks great. Well, I'm excited now. So, first copper of the day. I was hoping there was some left in this field. I mean, I got 3 in a row last week, basically, right back there behind that barn. And this is the first one in this field. I've gotten buttons and other random little relics and suspender clips back here on the last one, and all buttons today so far. But I will gladly take this. This is my favorite large cent to dig too. Very nice. Well, I just found something cool. and it was right there. All I did is like kind of pop it out with my finger. It was like a low 20 signal, and I just got the tiniest thimble I think I've ever found. I mean, if you look at this, it's not even half an inch long. Or wide. It is tiny. Like the tip of my pinky. It won't even go over the tip of my pinky there. So, if that says anything. That's really small. That's definitely the smallest one I think I've dug. Definitely going to keep that one. Very cool. Welcome to this week's segment of Find of the Week. Congratulations to Troy Duguay. His finds that he got in an Old Town Common that dates back to the 1700s were chosen to be featured in today's episode. You'll see in the pictures that he has a 1778 2 real, 2 Barber dimes, a sterling belt buckle, plus a really cool large cent that was cut into quarter-sized pieces. He was able to find 3 of those in the same hole. Again, congrats to Troy. These are amazing finds, especially that 2 real. Look at that thing. Great job, and keep up the good work. And now I'll let you get back to the normal episode. Enjoy. I just got a 59 to 62, and I just kind of kicked the dirt aside, and we get a debuckle. Just some horse tack, but something different, so that's pretty cool. Alright, just had a mid-50 signal. We got a really tiny 2-piece button, like a little sunburst style on there. Design, I mean. That's pretty cool. Nice. Another fancy one today. Alright, I just got a surface find. I mean, I heard it with the detector, but I just looked down. And look at that. That is a beautiful Civil War era infantry button. I don't think I could ask for a nicer one. It still has gold gilt left on it. I don't know if you can see it shine in the light at all. But yeah, it's still got some gold gilt there. Shank still there. That's amazing. Awesome. Well, I just kind of shined up that button a little bit. It has basically all its gold gilt on the whole front of it. That is awesome. A little bit inside the eagle might have a little bit worn off, but everywhere around that eagle, that's just dirt. As soon as I wiped all that dirt away, all that gold gilt was left. That is amazing. Wow. Well, I'm trying to make my way back up into the yard, see if I can find anything else before it gets dark. I mean, I still got a little while, but... And I just hit another surface find. Rang up in the 50s. You can make out like a flower. Got some little floral pattern or something. It's pretty neat. 2-piece intact shank. Very nice. Well, I got another mid-50 signal. Just barely underneath the dirt. It's got a little bit of pattern on there. And it's a 2-piece. Little tiny cuff, collar, something like that. Well, I'm over near that same pile that I found the 3 coppers on the last hunt at, and I just got a mid-40 signal that I didn't hear last time. We got part of spoon handle and a little bit of the bull. Very cool. Alright, just got a mid-30 tone, and we got a bail seal, bag seal, whatever you want to call them. Can't make out what it says. Whatever it is, it's just like either symbol or just like a few letters. Same thing for this side. Alright, I got a really deep kind of sounding high tone that kind of sounded more like a false than anything, but I just opened it up and got stronger. The numbers still don't make sense to me, but unless it's going to be a big silver or something. But let's see how much deeper it is. Not too deep. Let's see. What do we got? Oh, we got something down here. I don't know what it is yet, but oop, there we go. What do we got? We got a copper. It came in so high for a copper. I can't believe it. He was on edge or something weird. Alright, I'm going to clean this off. Awesome. That's second copper for the day and probably going to be my last hole that I dig. Sun's going down fast. So, alright, I'll turn you right back on once I get it cleaned up. I finally did it. I am shaking right now. I have been after this one coin for I don't even know how long. Pretty sure that's what it is, at least. As soon as I saw that, I just dropped it. I can see it up there. ATIO. It's a Nova Constellatio. I've been after this coin, and I just dropped it. I've been after this coin for as long as I've been metal detecting. This and a Fujio are like my 2 coppers that are left for bucket listers. For the big ones. Oh my god, I can't believe it. Wow. I'm not going to clean it any more than I already just did. I'm going to leave it the way it is until I can properly do it at home. Wow, I am so pumped right now. That definitely makes the last dig of the day. Oh man. Well, this turned out to be a 1785 Nova Constellatio. I still can't believe I found this. But here's it cleaned up. It cleaned up pretty well. You can't really see it too well, but in the center of the rays is the all-seeing eye, and around it you have 13 stars representing the 13 colonies or states. And on the back there's a wreath with the initials US in there. From my understanding, this was never officially a US coin. The first US coin, I believe, was the Fujio. But it was a design that was made that was put into circulation in hopes that the US would adopt this as part of its first coinage. But alright, I'll get back to the wrap up and hope you enjoyed the video. Alright, I'm getting out of here. I'm going to do the wrap up. Starting over here, we got the buckle, the drawer pull, that awesome etched tom back, that amazing Civil War era infantry button, a couple spoon parts, that really cool tiny little thimble, and then we got buttons, a couple fancy ones down here, More plain up there. That one, that big one right there is that upholstery button. And then you got the two big dandies. That one's got some fancy on it too. That one had something on it, but I'm not sure what it was. And then these two. I still cannot believe I got that Constellatio, but right here we got the 1802 drape bust. And this right here is the Nova Constellatio, which is just incredible. I haven't even looked up the dates on it. It's 1780s, I believe. It's like one of the first coins that we had. So there's everything. Wow, I can't believe it. A lot of great finds today. Incredible.